Well, good morning and welcome to London Heathrow. Today we are going with BA to Cairo on their A321neo. Let's go. Now, BA has had its fair share of issues lately, including being voted the worst long-haul airline and the 12th out of 16th on the short-haul side, being beaten by EasyJet and everyone like that. So they've got some work to do. I did check in online for my flight to Cairo, but it said I needed like a document check or something, I think.
Okay. Bags to check in. No. So it's desk G15 at the end.
Perfect, thank you very much. Hello, mate, you alright? Yeah, good, thank you. I'm going to Cairo, so I guess I just need to confirm and get a visa on arrival.
Yeah. How long are you travelling for?
Just one day in Cairo, then I'm moving onwards. Fabulous, thanks very much, have a good one. Let's squeeze through here. Well, that was the quickest I've ever been through security. I think it took a rule of 2.5 minutes from start to finish. So, way to go, Terminal 5 security. It's time to find a lounge, see if we get some breakfast. I'm starving and I need caffeine.
The Plaza Premium Lounge at Heathrow is located by the A gates. Turn left up security and it's on the second floor. But maybe living in America for a few years set my expectations wrong.
Hi, morning.
But I feel like I was inconveniencing the lounge staff by showing up to the lounge. I didn't have to queue for entry, which was nice. Not a perfect start, but the lounge is pretty decent overall. Breakfast was alright, it filled me up at least, and the bathrooms were fairly clean. I wouldn't go out of my way to go again, especially if I had to wait in line for more than 1 minute, let alone like these people.
I made it to the gate. A6, which is perfect. It was right outside the Plaza Premium Lounge where I was, so I haven't had to go anywhere to get to the gate, so that's a good start.
Not yet. Group 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, only 1, 2, and 3.
That's not what he just said.
Anybody else in group 1, 2, and 3?
Right now, boarding was a complete mess. I don't know if you heard it clearly a minute ago, but all the other paying passengers and I heard, then spent the next 9 minutes being yelled at like disobedient children. This tactic didn't seem to work as we spent the next 10 minutes shuffling along the jet bridge instead. Seeming to inconvenience the cabin crew as we boarded, I made my way to my seat.
Right, well, welcome on board this A321neo to Cairo. The seats are nice, quite a lot of legroom. There's in-seat charging, there's a 15-watt USB-C and a regular USB-A. We'll be taking off soon, and in about 5 hours, get ourselves to Cairo.
iPhone for scale on the legroom. The seat back pocket is one of those without sides that makes it useless for anything other than the buy on board menu and a safety card.
Safety card literally looks like it was designed in 1995. Adjustable headrest will make a big difference on a 5-hour flight. Just announced boarding complete, and so far I've got no one next to me, so fingers crossed. Premium economy.
Be topped up by using this mouthpiece. The light can be used to attract attention.
At less than a year old, I wasn't expecting any incidents or accidents on this tail number, but I did find some anecdotal reports of a landing gear retract failure on climb out a few weeks after delivery. Better out than in, I reckon. The flight today takes us out of London Heathrow's 27 left, over the Channel, Paris, Zurich and Venice, along the coastline, across Greece and the Mediterranean before turning to land on Cairo's runway 23 centre. Flight time today of 4 hours 27 minutes, cruising at an altitude of 33 and 35,000 feet. Maybe my BA expectations are pretty low, but I wasn't expecting any food on this flight despite its length. But I was offered this little snack box for lunch and it packed a decent amount in. Cheese wrap, artisan-y little breadsticks, mini cheddars, little chocolate, and a yogurt. The wrap was better than nothing, but I immediately regretted opening the yogurt at altitude. Anyway, the crew came around with coffee and tea shortly after, and then we didn't really see them again except for handing out landing cards. Now, on reflection, compared to other full-service airlines, it's a bit sad to be surprised that it was fine or that I was even served food. So unfortunately, with their outdated IT infrastructure, a useless website and app, reward devaluations, outsourced phone support, and many more issues, barely surpassing already low expectations is just another one to add to the list. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, made it to Cairo. The crew were pretty nice, cheerful at least, and got us where we need to go.
Meet you. Hi, Charlie.
Right, need a visa on arrival.
Do you have cash or can
I've got cash.
Done. Travel. Thanks.
Well, welcome to Cairo, Le Meridian Airport Hotel. What a great airport experience that was. I asked the airport for a transfer, and someone met me literally before we were even through immigration, took me through everything, and it was the most straightforward process I've ever been at an airport. It took seconds to get all the way through. So now I have a little extra time to unwind and relax here at the airport before my next flight tomorrow morning and onward from there. What did you think of the British Airways flight? Does it justify the cost? I think it was about £250 for the flight. Let me know what you thought of the flight in the comments below. I'd love to hear if you've had a better experience or a worse experience on British Airways lately. I hope you've enjoyed the experience. I'd love if you could subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks very much. Bye now.